I'm Christy. Today I want to talk to you about choosing the best gifts for the holidays. So, choosing the perfect gift is one of the toughest challenges of the holiday season for anyone, let alone someone with special needs. Part of the issue is that there are so many differing opinions. On the one end of the spectrum is the philosophy of surprise them with a well thought out gift that will wow their socks off. There are advantages to this one. You get to use your creativity and come up with unexpected gifts that will really surprise the recipient. On the downside, it can also really backfire on you if you misjudge their interest in the gift. On the other hand, some people adhere to the ask them what they want and give it to them philosophy. Now, this has the advantage that you know that you're giving them exactly what they want because it's what they asked for. The downside is that many times, at least in my experience, the answer is money or gift cards, which aren't exactly fun to give. Now you add in special needs, and things just got significantly more complicated. Some individuals with special needs can't tell you what they want. Others have no idea. Still others don't really want anything because they're happy with what they have. It's known and it's familiar. A few will have specific ideas and may even be able to give you very specific ordering instructions. Okay, so this actually sounds like a lot like people in general. But the special needs complicates things in some ways because they may not be able to verbalize literally or figuratively what they want. For example, if I ask AJ what he wants for Christmas, he's likely to respond with, "I'm not sure." Not very helpful. But if some new download becomes available for one of his games on the computer, he's got to have it that day. As in the day it's released, he's got to have it. We won't hear the end of it until he has it. So, how do you figure out what to get your loved one? Great question. Here are some of the ways that I've tried to answer it over the years. First of all, look at their life and see if there's something that would make it easier or better. For example, last year we got AJ a bigger monitor. We've discovered that with his vision issues, bigger screens are better for him. So we got him a bigger monitor for his computer. He's enjoyed the new monitor, and it makes it easiest for us to see what he's actually watching when he asks us questions about what he's watching, because we have no idea because he's on headphones and there are no speakers on the computer. Or you could see if there's something that they need or need replacement for. This year, we're considering getting AJ a new phone, although we might wait for his birthday for that one. The one he has is getting older, and he's about due for a new one, and he's starting to complain that this one is getting slow. Now, we said this before, but cash or gift cards might be a great alternative. If your loved one enjoys going out to eat or shopping for themselves, this can be a great option. It gives them the opportunity to shop for themselves, to use some real-world life skills, and to have some independence. Kind of hard to see a downside to this, except for the fact that it's not very exciting to give. Now, I looked around on the web and found 4 different articles that have suggestions. Come roll with me. There's a link to it over on my blog. You can find that at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in December of 2019. So Come Roll With Me offers a number of different gift categories and suggestions specifically for adults with special needs. I was actually able to find one. They've got some great options, some of which I wouldn't have thought of, but I can see AJ enjoying in the future. Bador.org has some other suggestions. Many of them are similar to Come Roll With Me, but I still like the article. Once again, I found a great article at A Day in Our Shoes. They come to the rescue again. Some of the same items appear here, but the article includes lots of other items, a lot of them from personal experience. And then finally, Have Wheelchair Will Travel has a link that has suggestions not included in some of the other posts. So you can go check out links over on the blog. Now, one of the issues that we face, and I know we're not alone in this, is that some of the things that AJ really likes, some people would consider too young for him. Now, he loves Paw Patrol and PJ Masks, 2 preschool shows that are currently available on cable TV, but he found them on YouTube. Now, I get the concern. At almost 20, he's definitely not in the target demographic for these shows, but he functions at an early to mid elementary level, which is at the upper end of the demographic for these shows. So we've gotten him, he's bought himself some figurines from these shows, and he even bought a couple of stuffed animals from Paw Patrol. the other end of the spectrum, AJ typically spends hours a day driving big rigs in his simulator games on the computer. I'm perfectly okay with this because it allows him to drive and it confirms that he's not ready to drive in real life. But while this is more age appropriate, his ability level is well under the target demographic. He has figured out the games and uses them fairly well independently. But we have issues when he sees a video about something in the game and then he wants it, or he can't figure out how to make it work. We have no idea what he's talking about or how to make it work ourselves because we don't play the game. Gets to be rather interesting at times. I think in the end, though, there's a balance between ability level and age appropriateness. So many items that are age appropriate are of no interest to our loved ones because they're too far above where they function or what they understand. On the other hand, we don't necessarily want to exclusively focus on their ability level to the exclusion of how appropriate it is for them age-wise. Personal experience has led us down both of these roads. AJ has a Paw Patrol Chase, which is a police pup from the show, stuffed animal from Build-A-Bear, and it goes lots of different places with him, to the dentist's office, on trips with us, you name it. And he always says, "Mom, Chase protects me." And that's why he wants to bring him along. Well, he's a police dog. Yeah, he would protect you. And I can't really argue with that. On the other hand, we haven't decorated his entire room in Paw Patrol to encourage this interest. Okay, I have to admit, I've thought about it for a moment, but we haven't done it and don't plan to. On the other end, we allow and even encourage at times the simulator games and interest in all things vehicle. Car, trucks, SUVs, school buses, big rigs, you name it, he's interested in it. Okay, honestly, we couldn't stop it if we tried. It's what has his interest and focus nearly 24/7. But I'm glad that it's something that will always be gender and age appropriate for him to talk about, and that there will always be people around him who are willing to talk cars with him. Even if they'll do it until they're blue in the face. And I say until they're blue in the face because he will never stop talking about them, even if we try and get him to. Trust me, we've tried. Doesn't work. But this interest has been going on for years, and again, it's age appropriate and it's gender appropriate. So I'm okay with it. So my question for you this week is this: how do you choose gifts for your loved one? I'd love to hear your thought process. You can leave me a comment below, or you can leave me a comment over on the blog. Again, that's at www.havenofhopeforme.com. This originally posted in December of 2019. As always, I'd appreciate it if you'd share this with anybody you think would find it helpful. I'd love to help as many people as I can. Signups for my email list are available over on the website. Signing up lets you know about new content and information as soon as it's available. Looking for creative gifts this year so that AJ will hopefully say, "Life is good, and there is never a dull moment."